Yo, how's it going? I just realized I put 5 in the headline, 5:30 in the body of the message, so I figured I better go live just in case I miss anyone. Welcome to Monday Grind. It's time to gather the data I've got so far for the week, update our sheets, start working on projections, that kind of stuff, and any questions you might have. And where's my thing? There. I remember you. Come back here. All right, let's get this thing cooking. I see no one's missed me. Cool. It's not heartbreaking at all. Oh, I gotta put Chase Claypool almost for a second. Cool. Got a Patreon comment. They like the touchdown regression thing. Neat. Oh, nice. All right, what else do I need? I'm really playing catch up here. I need one of these so I can go get my data. Oh, look, I can. Neat. Where are we? That one. Ah, right. Yeah, that's it. That's how that works. I forget how my sheets work sometimes. Can't turn music on. No one here, so make for a quiet stream otherwise. I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Who played last night? Let's just check it's got week 5 data, shall we? Yeah, it does. We're good. Adam Thielen being good and stuff. Neat. Paste the data into the spreadsheet. Oh, we get the hose again. What's going on? Ooh, new players. Welcome to the game. Hey, we got a viewer. How you doing, buddy? Lass, whichever you happen to be. Appreciate you. Got any questions, let me know. I'm just grinding data for week 5, man. Wearing my favorite shirt. Feeling good. It's a lot easier now. I'm doing the week to week shit separate. Like the new setup. I do. This is data. It's not as good as watching film. Don't tell anyone. It's a lot boring. You do get a little more music though. Oh, that one. Wish they'd fix their damn. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Just did passing, right? Yeah. Boy, I'm fast. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yep. Dangerous. Neat. Oh, a few teams' data hasn't turned up yet. It's fine. Not a problem, you know. Nothing to it. Shake. Fun stuff, right? Trying to figure out why some teams aren't turning up. That's all. I mean, oh, there you are, Willie. Why aren't you working? Don't know why he's not looking up. Oh, that's why. Yep. I was trying to look him up next year for some reason. Don't know what happened there, but let's fix it. There we go. Neat. Move it. Do it. See if we can drum up some more business for my one viewer. Maybe someone out there feels like talking. It's on. Yep. Yep. It is. It is in fact on. Forgot to put the link. Just going to delete the missed tweet here. All right. See if that helps. All right. See what we see here. Here I was looking at this week, or earlier today. It's a way of seeing whose player usage is trending up or down. Guess we're just going to delete all last week? Yes, we are. Nice. Nice and saved. All right. We'll do the weekly stuff now, I think. Generation. Eerily similar, right? Ding, 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 ding. All right. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. All right. Now we want week 5 stats. Weep, 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 weep. Let's leave that open for now. Might get a little heavy, but we'll try. Yo, Spaceman, finally. Where you been? Hat tip. Watching on Twitch, you get the hat tip. I appreciate it, man. Where you been? I already completed the seasonal database. I'm working on the weekly stuff now. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. 55. Wow, that's a hell of a week. Can't see myself again. Writing an article sounds professional. I like it. Good to see you, though, bud. Tell you what I learned today. Phone videos record at such a high bit rate that they basically can't be uploaded from my house. And I know that because my wife recorded 3, basically just pass them on to me. Like, hey, get these uploaded. So I've been working on that since 5 a.m. That's fun. Hello? Anyone there? Good Lord. Where are we? Says I'm live. Sorry, my family decided it was running too slow, so they literally they unplugged the router, which is fine, because, you know, it wasn't running well. But not the moment, you know? Not the moment. At least let me know. Give me a heads up. All right, I'm just going to go back to grinding here. Yeah, that's what it was. Juju and DJ Moore comebacks really hurt me. I thought it was a Chase Claypool comeback. I'm not sure. Unclear. Chase Claypool emergence. Oh, I gotta go put him on my trade block before I forget. Not that anyone's gonna pay, but you never know. Oh, music just came back on. That's a good sign. Woo. Oh, he's already on my trade block. Let me just remind everyone of that. There we go. All right. Where was I? Week 5 expected points. Nice. All right. Oh, gotta get a better chair. It's every trade comes with that depends on your situation caveat, but yeah, basically, yeah. I would be looking for Dak, especially if someone needs someone to start this week, which in a Superflex league is probably going to be true. I typically don't play through quarterback in Superflex, so it wasn't my first thought this week, put it that way. I try and fuel with lower price quarterbacks, to be honest. But yeah, I have no idea how long he's going to be out. Where am I? Passing. What was that thought I just had? Yeah, I don't know the quarterback I'm aggressively pursuing right now. Dak's as good answers anyway, because I'm pretty convinced he's good, and that's all I really need to know. I don't know. Is there any shake in the Patrick Mahomes value after last night? Maybe? No? Didn't think so. I do kind of like Deshaun Watson as a long-term play. He's probably going to keep disappointing this year, but I'm pretty confident in what he is as a quarterback. And he's better than what he's showing right now. Pretty confident. That's probably good enough. Nice. Go away. Fantasy. Uh-huh. I'll take a look at him in a second. I'm going to get this downloaded. I mean, the quarterbacks I'm usually pursuing year over year in Superflex are the Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisbergers of the world. The more confident I am, I know what they are, and the less confident everyone gets about their age, the more I chase them. Am I going to have to reproduce all of this? Yep. Okay. So I need these two. No one's fitting that description right now for me. They're easy to buy in the off season every year. There's a few every now and again, like everyone being convinced of stuff I'm not sure is absolute fact. Like, Gardner Minshew will be gone next year. Okay, maybe. So I ended up with some Minshew. I just don't know that for a fact, and everyone thinks they do. So. Easy to play the person across for you. I guess this is the only way that fantasy resembles, in my mind, poker. Like everyone's trying to play poker in DFS. I don't really get that, but I get it in the dynasty trade market. It's easier to play people most of the time than play the cards, if you know what I mean. Like everyone's going to get scared of X player because of his age. All right. It's probably more a part of my game than I really realized till right this second, actually. I do player evaluation to death, so I'm pretty confident in my opinions on players, and I'm very, very comfortable just admitting I'm wrong within a reasonable expectation of time. Like, I don't think Chase Claypool's it just yet. Like, let's cool down on that. So I play people in, likelihood of continuation of performance and reasonable expectations of, breakout and maintaining certain roles of production. And then I play the person, play the people in my league, which is probably why fantasy's gotten harder and harder for me, as everyone in my league is just as knows all those reasonable expectations, just like me. Man, either Clyde Edwards-Helaire, by the way, is going to lose his job, which I hate to say, or he's got like a 3-touchdown game coming after last night and still no touchdowns. I don't know, man. Like that can't keep up. He's someone I'd probably be aggressively pursuing if I'm really trying to win. I normally am. It's a good point, Pete. I should probably go do that today. Yeah. Thank you, Pete. I'm feeling great about Harry, especially because it's happening where everyone's eyes on like DK Metcalf and all the shiny things, who are great. Who are great, by the way. Like, who are great. But yeah, Harry's been kind of killing it this year. It's the second year, hopefully breakout. Where is he at the moment? Yeah, he's got a 23% target share, which is, I know it's a very condensed situation, and 23 isn't great for fantasy this year, but for the player, it's great in terms of his career. His position rank kind of sucks right now. 61 points per game is 12, though. Solid. He's getting a lot more target share than you'd expect for like the wide receiver 2 on his team. And he's being efficient on it too. He's playing well. His touchdowns are fine based on his role, but I mean, he's having a good year. I came off him a little bit this off season, and now I'm like, yeah, it's fine. He's looking like someone with more of a top 24 season ceiling than top 12, but I'm not even writing that off right now. Yeah, I'm happy about Harry. I think it's another good player we get to play with in Dynasty. And it was looking like he might be JJ Arcega-Whiteside, right? And instead, it's just JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Who's JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Unfortunately. Pretty happy with Harry. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was checking this. Okay, so that's my weekly shit updated. That was remarkably easy compared to what it has been in the past, too. I like the way I got the setup now. Does kind of suck having different sheets, but whatever. I'm like, Access is working on something. Okay, there it is. That should clear it up a little bit. Let me just save this. Gonna need this. For reasons we will see later. One I prepared earlier, kind of a thing. Yeah. All right. Upload tab's coming along nicely. What do we need now? 4 for 4. Team against stats. Team against stats. Team against stats. Let's go. Where do I keep that name? Oh yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm. There it is. Team against air yards. Someone asked for it, so now I do it. Oh, he wanted Bracer as well. I have to go back and add that in. All right. Don't need you anymore. Harsh, I know, but I don't. What do I call you, man? Furbelo? Furbe LOL? I know. I'm just going to say how it sounds for now. Mm-hmm. What? Okay. We having a day-to-day computer? Okay. That's why. Got the order wrong. Don't trust it now. Okay. $11. Neat. Doesn't matter. Let's collect some fantasy points, shall we? Thank you very much for telling me. Guess who's back? Ridiculous. These are fantasy points, by the way, from 4for4.com. Without me. Oh, yeah. We may have forgotten to collect that last week. Nice. Yeah, edge. Vision is scary. Appreciate you, Jojo. You got questions and you want to chat about something, that's pretty much why I'm here. I have to do this every week and it gets pretty lonely. So I end up streaming. Now it's become a thing, I guess. Right now I'm collecting team against stats. That's something I use for projections. You stay for the weird humming and head bobbing. It must be really weird out of context, but I promise you, playlist is kicking right now. Come here. I got to do this for 2 weeks because I forgot. I just need it for week 4, team level. But Jojo, you seem familiar. I swear you've owned me on Twitter as well. Am I right? Feels like I'm right. Explains why I had a hard time with projections last week, actually. One of the reasons, I'm sure. Okay. Where do I put position? Right there. All right. Well, that's going to be awkward. Okay, let's just roll with this. Running backs. Thank you. Both, actually. I upload a weekly. Every week, I upload all the data I've got for the season, in the hope that people can find it useful and interesting, and maybe beat me in fantasy, I guess. But I also use some of it to populate my model, which generates my projections for next week, which is why I'd be doing it anyway. So I've added a few things in, actually, since sharing it publicly. Like, people want stuff I don't use, so I just kind of collect everything now. This is running backs, week 4. Mostly just here, hoping for a conversation, some fun while I do it, but not under any illusion this is great content or anything. It's all for me. Appreciate the company, dude. Knew it. Happy to see you, bud. Happy to meet you in a different way, I guess. There we go. Nope. Oh, it's not week 5. Damn it. There we go. 'You love it when Excel crashes? It's fun. Anytime, dude. You can pull this stuff live. I'm so used to doing it by hand. Anthony and Miko recently encouraged me to learn how to do it that way, and kind of Matt Spencer sent me a spreadsheet that updates for NFL lines for DFS and stuff. So I pretty much learned it, but I like kind of collecting it. I like running my eyes over it. I don't know. It is possible just to scrape this, but I'm low tech, I guess. Real low tech. All right. It should be all four. Yep. Bye. Ooh, classic. Let me see here. I have to collect the team stats to figure out who they are playing, and therefore the stats will win against each defense. I'm more telling myself that. I lose track. All right, got him. Now I just have to put it in the right format because this one's messed up. Ugh. I'll tell you what, do it the easy way. Oh, really? Mm. The gray is 2019 data. I have to use 5 weeks, so the season's crossover. Mm. Yeah, you kind of have to work with the format different websites use. Like I'm using 444 and Rotoviz, and they all have their own things they do and they don't. There's no real database to extract exactly what I want the way I want it, so I make my own. Also, team abbreviations suck so hard. There we go. And hopefully I won't have to do that every week with Jacksonville. Now I have to put all that together. I got to tell it it exists and then populate. Of course I'm using JAX. Of course I am. No, that's not right. I forget what I do with bye weeks. It's been a while, you know? Kind of why I'm putting it out, though. I mean, if you like the stats I'm using, I mean, it is all in one place in the format that you need because I'm making it. So you don't have to rework Rotoviz and 444 because some dummy just did it for you. Green Bay was on bye this week. That makes sense to me. Detroit was as well. Yeah, that sounds right. Who else I know if I'm by this week? I got 30 teams here and only 2 off. We'll find out. Chargers were off. Yeah, I don't know if they're playing Monday or Tuesday, though. I don't know which of these games are getting rescheduled. Urgh. I'm gonna have to just start memorizing that, I guess. Oh. Should be Q. Yep. Good time. All right, time to find out who's legitimately on buy and who was a buy. Bye week. Oh, well, look at all the comments. Sorry, guys. I honestly thought I was by myself by now. I don't want to know any Jacksonville people anyway. That's a good point, Jojo, frankly. Same with New England. Yeah, we could probably just cut them out at this point until Cam comes back. Apart from Harry, obviously. Team Harry. You're a Jacksonville person. Am I banned? I don't do that. No, I don't even have the capacity. I have to be both, man, because I use it's half and a half as far as I can tell. I'm just glad we settled on LV for Las Vegas Raiders, because for a while there, Pro Football Reference was using something else. I forget what it was. LAV or something, and that would have been a third nightmare, you know? Yeah, I don't know who was actually on buy yet. I'll figure it out. ARI is actually the one that's mostly accepted throughout the site, so and I'm not changing it back. There are too many already. I'm not starting a campaign to make it more worse. Yeah, what I do when I remember is to just do an if error formula and then an if formula. If Jacksonville, then use a specific search term, JAX. So if there is data from them, but it's using a different abbreviation, it'll find it anyway. But that gets pretty deep if you go historical, because the number of teams that change their names, back to 2000, like that if error can get pretty big. But for this seasonal thing, it's fine. Mostly you just have to by hand correct all that, to be honest. As you know, Spaceman. As you know. Bye weeks, week 5 NFL. I mean, is this even updated? Denver, Detroit, Green Bay, New England. They weren't meant to play anyway, although New England's got an asterisk on it, so I don't think it's a real bye week. And Denver, same story. Are they getting moved to Tuesday? Are they the game getting moved to Tuesday? Someone's getting moved to Tuesday. Swear. I hate 2020. Like there aren't enough wrinkles, you know? We're just going to delete them for now. Who else we got here? Pittsburgh. They're playing tonight, right? Tennessee's on bye, right? No, they're playing tonight? Okay. I'm back into week 4 at this point. Denver, they're on bye. Delete that. New England are on bye, but I don't know I believe that. I think that's a COVID thing. Tennessee playing tonight. Chargers. I guess hopefully they're playing. So I'll leave them in. Yeah, Chargers and New Orleans are playing tonight, so leave them in. And then hopefully Tuesday it's Buffalo and the Titans. Okay, so I'm right. Yeah. Neat. Buffalo, no, Tennessee and right. And schedule next week will be week 6. So yeah, there's that. I don't know what's dependent on this. I have so many cells and I forget to label them. Okay, that's not necessary anymore. All right. Past Pete is a dick. I'm just gonna say it. Not labeling things and being an a-hole in general, really. Also, he's so toxic on Twitter. Next week is week 6. Last data week. We got week 5 in there. Number of weeks to use 5. Sounds reasonable. We're all in on 2020 now. That's nice. Huh? These shouldn't all be zeros. Pretty sure. Or did I just change that was wrong? Schedule week 6. Last week of data. Using A. Yeah. Was week 5. Man, really? Something broke. Maybe that's what. Yeah. Okay. Why am I using that? Okay. Whatever, man. I'm just going to accept that as real. Oh my god. God. Sheets are fun. Schedule week 6, 21. Oh, fun. Did you see all that just break? It's because of all these zeros in here. Okay. Apparently I got rid of that. If error. No, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Took me forever to write these formulas. I'm not messing it up now. I'm just gonna copy and paste them. No dragging. I swear to God. What? Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I had this one fixed. Didn't save it, I guess. This is the Jacksonville thing again, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Neat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's done. The only place I found that basic gets me as close as possible, just man to click download and have it, was like $6,000 or something. By the way, like, just remembered that. I got behind that paywall like once, and I couldn't download the history quick enough to get out, to get it, so I could keep using it. But it was a fun site while I was there. What's that one called? Armchair Fantasy or something? Yeah, they basically got everything forever. I normally don't upload the weekly one, by the way, just because tough. Not really. Let's get the rest of this uploaded anyway. Close this. It's got to be updated again after tonight's game, so I'm not stressing. Flat Earthers spell it ARA. That puts me in a difficult situation, my man. Hey, man, I just use the abbreviation whatever site uses at the end of the day. No. There it is. I miss the off season. That's pretty true. There's facts. I'm down to one viewer. Man, I don't blame you at all. I'm about to delete this sheet, by the way, and repopulate it. So, sorry, anonymous elephant. All right. Yeah, looks good. How long have we been going? Hour and 15? I think it's getting slower. All right, I got student data on here. Behind what paywall? Oh, I can't remember the site's name. It's like Armchair Fantasy or something. Armchair Fantasy, and you don't hear a lot about it on Twitter or anything else, but it fuels a lot of the sites that fantasy Twitter do use, and literally, it's thousands of dollars a paywall. I had to get behind it once for Player Profiler, and it was hella interesting. And I didn't like subvert it. They literally let me behind the paywall, like legally. I couldn't afford to pay for it, but it was fun to get behind it for a second. So that's secured for grinding, basically. Spend thousands of dollars just to get the sheets. Honestly, probably worth it. We'll show them, though. Man, I got so many sheets going on in here now. Team. It's just delete TSA for now. It's just duplicated shit, but it's got my video link on it. Target share. I guess people are still interested in that, right? Oh. God damn. Google Sheets. Stop moving. That. Yeah, first two rows. That'll do. Yep. Okay. Neat. Yeah, that'll be fine. No. Google Sheets. Yeah, this first column. Oh, sorry. Why was there a problem? Oh, okay. I guess I'll move that to here. Oh, damn, spaceman, why do we do this? In all seriousness. A lot of work. I'm expanding these columns. I like to keep it narrow, but I honestly think people would prefer to be able to read it. There we go. Oh, ow. You know, if I could change one thing about Google Sheets, it would be to stop them moving my tabs around. Just lock it in the order I put it in here. It's so confusing. Oh, for the babies. Oh, for the babes. Oh, you get babes? Well, man, that explains it. I don't know why I do it. Anyone on the internet with this link, posting it here. Guess anyone wants to see it right away. I'm gonna go post it on Patreon for free, and then share it on Twitter for free. We'll do it for the babes. It's probably the best answer. Chill song. Normally don't turn up on my playlist, gotta say. Publish. Oh, wow, I mistyped the title. Nice. I just typed an entire sentence, so it's going to turn up any minute in there. There we go. All right. But gonna go share it with my nerds now. What up, my nerds? Oh, crap. I lost the Google Sheet link, and instead I've just got the Patreon link. All right. There we go. ARs is alive again. Oof, good. Just have to refigure all my sheets now to use it. As of 1 minute ago, wow. Yeah, those racer graphs, killer. Got a lot of notifications I'm not going to read right now. Where to go first? You know what I mean? The slider doesn't go to 2020. You're lying to me, spaceman? Yeah, it seems off. The charts don't have 2020 data in them yet, put it that way. Oh, he might be. Maybe. Go find out. Why not? We're all here. Me and Spaceman. So, yeah. No, same link. Does have an AODS-2020 after it, but I think it's the same website. Different home for the new data due to different data sources. Yeah, I think the data's in there. I'm not sure it's hooked up to all his apps. Yeah, like the charts aren't. Unfortunately, 2020 data isn't in the rest of the site, just the data tab. Still great. Still good stuff, man. Not complaining. And you lose it when you move around a little bit. Still pretty cool. Spaceman's gone now. I'm assuming he's busy playing with AR's data. I think I'm going to stick with RotoViz for now. I have to reformat everything to do it. Let's go check Twitter. I've been off it for an hour and 15 minutes. Don't know what to do with myself. Oh. I think I got more interaction on my actual tweet than the actual stream, which is nice. It's fine. I'm more the next star radio than the next star TV, let's face it. Hell, man, I have a verified Twitch profile. I can't beat that. Which basically charges me money. I wonder if I can do that racer against thing the guy asked me about. Doesn't mean I won't start collecting ARs from ARs, but yeah. We'll have to see how it fares. Just keep going to the website to get it views. Hopefully we'll keep it up. What am I going to do now? I need my weekly database. And then in the... no, not there. Where's the... there it is. I'm not doing fucking by position because running back just... Oh, okay, I do it by position. I'm such a sucker. That's ARs, and we want racer, which is BH and merge cells. Okay. This will get it, I'm sure. Right. All right. Yeah, when Race is calculating like with an average of 4, you know a stat's junk, right? Average of 3.4 Racer against. Okay. Is it calculating average? Is it doing sum instead of average? That's what it's doing. It's got to be. What? I just made that. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's doing sum instead of average. Okay, that makes sense. Nope. Can't do that. For everything up. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Yeah. All right. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense, though. Let's start. What's it saying now? What? All right, that's because I'm doing team stats, but this actual team against positional rank is a little weird. Just ignore that for a second. There we go. Atlanta, okay. Baltimore and Philadelphia have extreme efficiency going against them. On the other hand, Cleveland, Carolina, and New England, lack of efficiency coming up against them as a defense. I don't know about this one. But he asked about it, so I'll start working on it. You know what I mean? Okay. Spaceman, I think you're going to get out of here. Anyone else that comes along later, wish you were here, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We got a game coming on soon enough. I might actually get to watch it this week. Just going to see if Spaceman's going to say, yeah, there you go. Talk to you soon, man. Appreciate it. This time next Monday, right? Talk to you then, buddy. Appreciate it. I tell you what, maybe I'll look at some stuff before I go. I am interested in a few things. So I'm going to start. Time to start going per game, I think. Harrison Bryant, man. He keeps showing up on lists. These are players who are getting more target share than you'd expect for their position rank. But some of them, like Pittman, Reed, AJ Brown, it's being adjusted for how many games. It's not being adjusted for how many games they played yet. Well, yeah. I'm interested in tight ends for a second, that's all. Gesicki is operating as a tight end 9 on the season. Pretty cool. Points per game. Kind of fits his expected points, too. Noah Fant's having a season, right? Wow. Yeah. Nothing, man. I'm in the same holding pattern. I believe both are good players. I went with it, but I can't say I was expecting top wide receiver in the NFL with Teddy Bridgewater this year like some. I think he's been decent. His touchdown regression from last year is yet to come. He's operating at 381 yards per touchdown right now, which is way too high. So, yeah, he's due some good games. I'd be buying him right now. But that's not to say Robbie Anderson isn't a lot more than we thought it was, to put it bluntly. I mean, it's for real. His volume, his value of his volume. I mean, he's just got the better role on that team right now. He's also operating at way too many yards per touchdown right now. Carolina's kind of due a game. Now, both are being really efficient. That's fine. As for Pittsburgh, I don't know, man. It's like Ben Roethlisberger, like Juju reminds Ben Roethlisberger too much of Antonio Brown, I guess. No, because he keeps just going to the other role player, whoever it is, Deontay Johnson or Claypool. Claypool's going to suffer some hard value loss pretty soon, I imagine. But that's just my guess. Yeah, Juju's been having a disappointing-ish year, but I still believe in the player, man. That first year doesn't come from nothing, nor that rookie profile. I would be buying both. It's hard to say they're going to do infinitely better over the next few weeks or for 2020, but if anyone's dropping them in ranks, like some players fall in ranks, right, because people are getting pushed above him. Like now, Claypool jumps above a few people, and Jerry Jeudy and all the rookies are climbing. That's a different type of value loss. I think Juju and Moore might legitimately be falling themselves. This is the question I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm very much interested in speculating. I can't imagine they're cheap, though, because no one's willing to admit yet that they might not pay off for 2020, because they might. But it's doubtful at this point. I think they're just going to be good. They're not going to be, just for this season. But the players are proven, and that's what I always lean on for Dynasty. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's weird, but I'm not worried about the player. I'm not now convinced that his rookie season was a fluke or anything. It's just player production varies. Right now, the team's weird, right? You just start targeting Claypool when Deontay Johnson goes down, but Juju's operating much more efficiently than Deontay was. So we're getting more out of Juju at a lower role, which is just weird. He's even been more efficient on his for touchdowns. Yeah, I think he's okay. I know the player is okay, which can always change, to be fair. And you don't want to say maybe when it's not Ben Roethlisberger, because it's hard to say a new quarterback is good for a wide receiver quickly. But he's really young. Dynasty, I've got no problems going and getting Juju right now. The more his falls, the more I buy him. But again, neither look like the player you want for 2020. They're good. They're decent. They're going to continue to be. But Dynasty, yeah. And that can always change. It's 5 weeks. Ask him something. I mean, they're probably going to say all the stats are telling us he's a valuable player. We like him a lot. He's earning more target share than an average wide receiver 2. He's actually like 2% over the average for a wide receiver 2 on his team. It's just weird. He's playing the second. Whatever role Juju is playing should be focused, I think. But maybe I'm wrong. Teams know more, and they're getting a lot out of him. But they got a lot more out of him when they focused him a little bit more. And the team's productive, man. It's not like a Landry OBJ situation where they're both good and they both help out the team, but it's a low volume. There's plenty of volume. It just skirts away from Juju. But yeah, I'm going to stick with a firm buy because I'm pretty sure that's going to turn around to look like the better move later on. But again, it might not be this year. It's just they're going to be what they are this year. Apparently, a lot of this is just reality versus fantasy. As the head coach, I don't think obviously they're not going to say they hate them, but they're getting a lot out of them with the role they're giving them. Like they're both being fairly efficient. Juju's actually been a little less efficient than I'd expect Juju to be. And no, kind of reads like an awkward situation in Pittsburgh somehow. But I've been reading too much narrative in it. I've been all wrong on that before. A lot. Like that's why I stay away from narrative. Hang on a second. I got a new rank formula, by the way. It's a lot simpler than the count if thing. You just have to sort your sheet the right way, and it's a lot easier. Yep. Works a treat. Anyway, where was I? Wow. Dang. DJ is definitely fine. He might be more of a 2020 play, actually, than I said earlier. Like his volume's 17th in the league, expected points, which is a lot higher than I think most people would say right now. His target share is 21, so it's a wide receiver one threshold for the second highest scoring wide receiver on his team. And he's underproducing in touchdowns right now. So yeah, DJ Moore seems like the more likely to bounce back up. And that's not to say Robbie Anderson's going anywhere, to be fair. Juju's role is a more worrying one. I mean, he's 53rd in expected points, which means his volume is a lot less valuable. Less touchdowns, less long attempts. And what's his ADOT right now? Thought it was pretty high, actually. Yeah, it's 5. He's getting targeted basically like just behind the line of scrimmage, just ahead of the line of scrimmage. That's weird, but that's the way they keep using him. Yeah, man. Look, I have I'm pulling up his weekly shit. So this is his ADOT, or what RotoViz calls ADOT. 5, 3, 8, 3. He's been targeted way too close to the line of scrimmage for it. I mean, I know he's good everywhere, but this is his role right now. And that accounts for his low air yards and the low value of his role right now in expected points. I don't know why that's not. I mean, look, he's efficient with it. Of course he is. I mean, even for a guy that close to the line of scrimmage, that's pretty efficient. But he's just getting no air under the ball for those targets. And he's still producing 3 touchdowns with that role. It's pretty insane, actually. Yeah. Be real clear on this. DJ Moore is more of a 2020 play. I'm buying both right now. Juju is definitely still really good. I don't know why they've dropped him into this. Like that's a low role for anyone. Like, very few players play consistently that close to the line of scrimmage. Cole Beasley has like twice his ADOT right now. That's not a... You know, I'm a big fan of saying players earn their role and their targets and shit, and it's true. But that is bizarre to me. That is bizarre. That's a team decision. I would put money on it. I don't know why. And again, Adam Harmstead, teams are smart. They're using him where they have a hole or where they need him the most. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It didn't even rise, and I know Claypool was, doing weird shit last week, but it didn't even rise with Deontay gone. It reduced. It came down with Deontay Johnson gone. It got lower. He was getting targeted closer to the line of scrimmage. That's a team thing. I don't know if it's going to go away anytime soon, and that's why I back up from it for this year. But the player still looks great. Juju is still really good, obviously. It can be a long wait for that type of thing to turn around, though. I mean, look at OBJ. I've been saying the same thing about OBJ. So have you. So has everyone. It's only just started to turn around for him. And so it can be a long wait. The player is, from what I can see through 5 weeks, the player is still the player. It's still great. I don't know, man. I don't know why he's getting targeted like... I mean, who else? Running back, maybe? What did I say it was? 5 overall average? If we go less than or equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5, thank you. I mean, look at that list. Take quarterbacks out. Is running back. He's getting a running back role right now in terms of it. Like, he's got an Alvin Kamara ADOT. And Evan Ingram's been weirdly low as well. Because Daniel Jones sucks as far as I can figure out. But Ben Roethlisberger's still pretty good, That's a team thing. He's getting the role with obviously a lot more volume than Isaiah Wright. Josh Malone? That's where he's being targeted? Where you target Josh Malone in that one game? Kiki Kuti, who is perhaps the only player I have a worse role than a running back in the receiving game. Kiki Kuti sucks in terms of where he can get opportunity, and we know that's not Juju. I mean, as much as I like to say things are facts, that's a fact. This is a team thing. For some reason, they need or want him in a weird place for a wide receiver. Ordinarily, I'd say that's got to change. But Pittsburgh has done this through 5 weeks, and Pittsburgh is one of those teams, that, we'll just target Chase Claypool now. They're stubborn as fuck. I mean, wow. Freddie Swain role? Really? Not role, because obviously he's getting a lot more volume than these guys. There's no other player close to what Juju does or at his volume, especially a wide receiver. Or even tight end. Like, Evan Ingram and Juju's ADOTs are weird. And with Daniel Jones, I can make a story that he sucks. The team wants their best receiver as close as possible to him, right? That makes sense. That would make some sense to me. But Ben Roethlisberger's still pretty good. There's no reason he needs to take the danger out of it by putting his best hands guy. And Deontay Johnson's, I'm not commenting on his hands. I'm just saying Juju's one in terms of talent. And maybe Deontay is too, but Juju's definitely the highest talent level player on 20 teams, on 20 different teams right now, easily. Same with Ingram at tight end, to be fair. But they're entirely different quarterbacks. I don't think that doesn't add up to me. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not on the team or nothing, but that's what's going on right now. That's why. That's why. It's being targeted. Nothing else. How he's doing on it, how good he is, anything else. That's not a question. It's just they're like throwing to him like shuttle passes, I guess. I think that, and again, Chase Claypool's been doing better than I mentioned him on the podcast this week than you'd expect. Like, he's been doing a pretty good rookie season as a third wheel, barely getting on the field. That's impressive. But last week, it was just, you got to ride that. From a team perspective, I get that. If Chase Claypool is just spinning touchdowns out of thin air, you ride that. That makes sense to me. I don't think it continues, but you definitely are more interested in the player, so it's a good thing moving forward for Claypool. This is not Claypool shit. And that's the one game we've seen with Deontay gone. But it doesn't make sense with Deontay on the field. If you've got two good wide receivers, you don't immediately move yours to passes. Ben Roethlisberger has still got an arm. You don't have like that's that I don't watch football, but that must be what Ben Roethlisberger looks like when he throws to Juju. Just and it kind of rolls to Juju. He's rolling the ball to him as far as I can figure. And it makes so little sense. I would say so it's going to change, right? For 5 games, and I really think we can take last week's Claypool out of it. That wasn't what happens when Deontay isn't around. You know, it's someone said he's a new Martavius Bryant, and I believe that. As a guy who's just going to do, wow, what was that? And then it's fair enough. Maybe that's what he is. I think there's more hope he could be more than that, but whatever. But even with take all of that out, what they're doing with Juju makes no sense to me as a weird layman sitting at home looking at a spreadsheet. No sense. I mean, his yard team pass attempt is low, but for the ADOT, I'm not. It's actually like. I mean, obviously, he's getting more volume than all of these guys by 4 times by 10 in most cases. But he's operating at a 5%, a 5 ADOT. He's operating at 1.3 yards per team pass attempt. With more volume, it's difficult to be more efficient. The next closest to him in that level of merger of efficiency and volume is Devin Duvernay, who's played 3 games, has a 7% target share as opposed to a 17% target share, and he's operating at a 0.74 yards per team pass attempt. In other words, Juju is nearly tripling the efficiency of any player playing remotely that close to the line of scrimmage. Juju's definitely still good, and he's definitely still playing good. Asterisk sick. I don't know why they're doing it with him, but through 5 weeks, I gotta start believing that it's true. I hope it's not, but I gotta start believing this is what his 2020 is. It can always change on a dime, right? And we just saw Claypool go off, and Deontay's injured. So a world could change between now and the next game they play. Oh, I hope, because that's insane. That's just insane. Wow. Didn't even know how sane that was. Thanks for the question, though, Spaceman. Yeah, I'm going to get here. I'm buying both. And I almost want to double down on buying Juju because he's going to be worse for this season than DJ Moore, probably, who's due a little bit of regression. Again, touchdowns are a thing for him, maybe. But I don't take any bet against a team. I just love betting against teams. And they're using him weird. Yeah. And again, this is the way I'd say it. Buy DJ Moore no matter what. But buy Juju if you can get him as a long-term value rather than a short-term value. But no other player in the league can have that little value given to him and produce this much value with it. And I know it's low value right now for 2020. It's like outside the top 24 receivers or whatever. But it's really difficult to produce as much as he has done with the volume he's been given. Not target share, not overall role, but where those targets are coming. Like, it's really difficult to turn those into 3 touchdowns and this amount of receiving yards, which to me is just like doubling down on the proof that he's really good. And it's really weird that the team's using him this way. So, yeah, that's my takeaway. Feel free to disagree with it ad nauseum and forever, but that's where I'm at on it. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for asking me that one because I hadn't dug into it enough, and that is something I'm going to be talking about now. I appreciate it, Spaceman. Talk to you again next Monday, if no other time. Bye.